Hello everybody, my name is Tommy and today I am going to tell you about what happens to a plastic bottle after you have used it. Or to be more specific, the process of recycling plastic. First, here's myself or yourself drinking a bottle of water. After you drink it, there's no more water left in here, okay? And you throw it into the garbage can. So you might think that inside the garbage can, decomposers will simply decompose the plastic bottle, right? Well, maybe not. This is a recycling, a recycling bin. You see this mark? This is a recycle mark. Now, it's not like abracadabra and then you have from a bottle with no water to a bottle full to the brim with water. It's not like that. The process is even more interesting than that. This bottle, after it has been recycled and put in a dump, will be hauled to a recycling factory. It's going to be dumped onto a conveyor belt. More than 100 men and women will be sorting out these to make sure that the PET is left out and the PVC is inside. So, now I'm going to tell you more specifically what are PET bottles and what are PVC bottles. PET bottles are bottles like this. You see? For the instruction of the PET bottle, you could see the one here. The one that's usually under the flat bottles. It's right here, you see? Here. That one represents PET. It's made of a complex thing like this. So first we start off with a type of sort of hexagon, and then we'll have 1, 2 plus 1, 2, the 2, 3 to 4 plus 1.5, and then we have a sort of line here and no equal another line here, 2 plus 3, 1, 2. There. This is the equation for the PET. When we line all of these equations together, more than 3 of those equations, then we will get a physical or large amount of PET plastic. For example, this bottle equals to 1 equation. So we'll have 1 bottle, 2 bottles, and 3 bottles. You might think that a bottle only has a small amount of plastic, but it's actually more than 1 kilogram of plastic, a cube of plastic, to be made into 1 bottle. Let's move on with the process of plastic. After the PET or the unmakeable plastic is removed, it will be sent into the crusher, which will make the bottles stimulate or be smaller, and then it will fall into a square mold. Then the topper of the mold will close with a sharp crack onto the plastic and begin crushing it into a square. Then the upper one will move up again, and a gallon of hot water and a gallon of cold water will be put inside. And rocks with molten rock will also be in there and will be shaped into a cube of plastic. which will be waited to dry, and all these will open. And some sort of sticky substance from here will get the cube to stick to it. But all the others will open, and then this one will open a great force and will get it flying through the conveyor belt into the melter. Okay, so this is the melter. It will melt plastic. The melting only takes about 15 minutes before the liquid plastic travels through this, and with the jovial conjunction, it will slide with a bump in here. It will slowly melt for 15 minutes more, and the liquid plastic will flow out of this tube into a bottle-shaped mold. This mold will then open this part. Here it's like this. Here. Then this mold will suddenly open, and then this will let the bottle fly out onto the conveyor belt. Then it will go into the strapper. Out of the strapper will also remove the bolt nut. And then water is added inside it. When this machine has detected that it's full to the brim with water, the cap will whiz out and then fix itself upon the bottle. Then the tube will be removed, and then the plastic bottle can continue its journey to the box, where it will be shipped to you, yourself, or myself, so we could drink it, and the whole operation will start again. So it kind of goes in a zigzag like this. Here, you drinking water, it doesn't have water. You cannot turn a water full from the brim from a bottle not full from the brim. It will go all the way here, all the way to the part when we remove the PET bottles into the crusher, and it will go straight down and straight into the box, where it will go right back to the beginning. It's kind of like a water cycle, but this sort of plastic bottle cycle, it's longer. Next of all, I would like to tell you about a few very interesting things about these plastic bottles. As I told you, PET takes a long time to burn, but PVC, however, will make a batch of PET ruined. Do you know why? Well, when we burn the PET, it takes an hour, but PVC only 15 minutes. So after that 15 minutes of an hour, the PET will start breaking down and will cause cholesterol acid, which will degrade the PET plastic and will slowly make the PET plastic unvaluable. And the water inside, because it sticks to the burning acid, will be undrinkable. I made a kind of remorse, or like retalk on a few of those words that I just said. So to summarize this thing, the recycling process of bottles, I could say that plastic bottles, they are good things for us. We use them to drink water and even use them to plant plants. For example, flowers and even radishes. But these type of PET bottles go to the dump. So there are some bottles that are good, some bottles that are bad. So it is the end of today's lesson, and see you next time with the next lesson in amazing science. And I haven't told you lately, science about plastic rocks. Until next time, bye!